Hey fam, I'm Antonia. Thank you for being here. Please make sure you subscribe and click on the bell for notifications. Winners for my readings have now been posted to Instagram and in YouTube comments. Make sure you check that out if you would like to be considered for a free reading. And yes, make sure you subscribe. Leave me a comment below your video and I will notify winners at the very end of the month. I'll also be doing separate reading giveaways and additional daily, weekly readings all month long on Instagram. Make sure you check me out there, Urban Soul Guru. All of the information is in the box below. Now let's check out this and see what's in store. Hi Aries, this reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to take a look at your general overview first. Then we'll take a look at love. I will have timestamps down below. Aries, general overview. 18. Aries, general overview. August 2019. Aries. Got you guys. Aries is recovering their joy this month. It feels like you guys have been dealing with some pretty big losses. Could be losses of money, losses of a loved one, some separations in romantic relationships. Feels like you guys have dealt with some losses. It doesn't necessarily feel like you'll be losing money or loved ones or friendships. Yes, but it feels like you come in this with a little bit of a heavy heart. But it is to recover your joy. That's what I'm channeling. Aries is recovering their joy. Do expect to be aligned with some pretty fated and pretty important people this month, and they catch you by surprise, like really out of nowhere. It doesn't feel like someone from the past is returning. It feels like you have someone from the past who wants to return, but this really blessed, fated energy feels like it comes through someone or something new this month. So let's get a little bit more clarity. Aries, general overview. First, seeing, yep. Okay. Definite connection to water and cleansing still. Get that out of your system. Cut those energy cords. Cleanse your energy. Be in the oceans. Sea salt baths. And definitely getting a huge emphasis on the ocean for sure. You need to cleanse, okay? And that's how you're going to recover your joy. You have to let these lingering energy cords go. It feels like there's a lot of emotional detoxing too, which came up pretty strongly for Scorpio. So you may have been dealing with the Scorpio. You have Scorpio in your chart. There's emotional detoxing, but it's not going to last all month. This feels like it's only going to last for you guys for about a week, week and a half. And then the rest of the month is going to be smooth sailing. Just make sure you get this cleansing done. Even if you come into this already feeling lighter than last month, which you should be feeling lighter than last month. Last month was tough for a lot of people. So get that cleansing done. Aries, I'm feeling like 3 separate baths over the course of maybe a week, week and a half. Here's why. So we cleanse that energy. Now you can manifest with a clear head. Clear head and open heart. Okay, and this is going to come in pretty quickly. What is it that you want to manifest now? Water is also going to help you manifest. You'll be aligning with a fated person who is also a water sign. There's a lot of water around you. I'm really feeling Scorpio. I'm really feeling Scorpio for you guys here. Are you consciously manifesting? If you are trying to manifest and these rewards are not coming in quickly and you're not feeling the energy of your manifestations coming full circle, it's because you still have energy to cleanse. Now, I specialize in energy work. I'm happy to help you guys, but there are simple steps that you can do at home. The most powerful are sea salt baths. Okay, sage for sure, but I'm getting a visual, and this makes sense for Aries and fire sign. You have to do this in a safe way. A bowl or a pot that you aren't going to mind throwing away afterwards. I'm seeing you guys writing someone's name or something down that you need to let go of on a piece of paper, and then setting it on fire and watching the flame and the smoke take that energy and that negativity away. Obviously, that's a little bit safer if you have, say, a fireplace or a fire pit or something like that. So please use your own discretion with that. But I'm definitely getting that kind of a visual. That could also just be you as the fire sign, very consciously releasing it. It's like the smoke that lingers, and but it's beautiful. It's the physical proof that the energy is gone. Okay, so there's definitely an emphasis here on cleansing first before you manifest. If you've been trying to call someone or something all the way in and it hasn't worked very well for you, it's only because you need to cleanse first. So don't skip that step. But if you do that, Do expect to be rewarded quickly. This also feels like you're being rewarded for inner child healing and for having healthier boundaries moving forward. I know for some of you last month, there were some deceptive people and energy showing up. I feel like that more so pertains to romantic relationships. Those people are cleared. Those people want to come back. But those people, it feels like you cut cords really quickly, fiercely, and you got that work done. So just allow yourself to heal from it. It's okay. It's okay if you still have some heavier emotions. It's not going to linger with you all month long. If you're able to travel, yeah, go to the ocean. Be by water, I'm telling you. So we have ocean here, okay, in this cleansing. Clarify by have confidence. First of all, have confidence in your own abilities to cleanse energy and to heal and to move forward. Have confidence in universe and the power of Mother Earth, okay? But once you get that cleansing done, have confidence in what you're manifesting. Give universe a little bit of time. Have faith in the process to bring things from the physical all the way down to the mentally, emotional, down to the physical realm for you. Have confidence in yourself as you move forward. Have confidence in your decisions. I do feel like some people are going to try to come back and they sort of want to rock your confidence a little bit. I really don't see anyone being successful. You at least won't admit to them, okay? If you're feeling a little bit uneasy about abrupt endings now, if somebody confronts you about that, you may have like a very, like your poker face on, you know? And then you go home and you have to feel all of those emotions and you question things. No steps backwards, okay? You will be rewarded for having the courage to move past those kinds of people. They don't deserve your energy. They don't, but they don't deserve your energy, any lingering anger, any lingering sadness either. Okay, you owe it to yourself to move on completely this month, and that's definitely what it feels like you're doing. In terms of work, feels like a door closed last month. Yeah, there's definitely Scorpio here for you guys. So we have daydream, center the reading, clarified life purpose. It does feel like a door was closed at work. And it may not have been an easy transition for you. You still be in that difficult transition now, especially if someone promised you a raise, promised you a promotion and you didn't get it. It feels like you're stepping away from that or you already have. It's because you recognize your soul needs something different. You're coming more into alignment with soul purpose. I'm definitely feeling children here. If you work with children, that feels like a really positive, blessed place for you to be working around children. You be starting a business that revolves around children, but it's something new. Have confidence in the new journey, in your abilities to launch something on your own. If you're not getting paid enough, if you are not getting, if you're not able to climb that ladder, create a new opportunity for yourself. And that's what it's all about. If anybody can do that, Aries, it is you. But you are coming into life purpose in alignment with soul purpose now. Are you manifesting that consciously? Are you manifesting while you're daydreaming? Are you consciously manifesting what is of your highest good for longevity? Or are you trying to fulfill like shorter term goals, all of which are okay? But there's definitely an emphasis on you manifesting, getting the cleansing done first, but then you manifesting the longer term goals. For example, you need to pay your rent in a couple of days or your mortgage in a couple of days. And so you're asking universe for money and universe give that to you, but it's like a one-time deal, right? Short term, you got what you needed. That's a beautiful and blessed thing. And you show your gratitude to universe, but you are being asked to manifest with longevity now. So instead of needing like month to month to struggle with money, and I don't necessarily feel you struggling with money too much here, Aries. This is just an example, but this is what Spirit's giving me to go to work with. Is this reference to money? It's about manifesting success in a new business and in a career where you are consistently financially stable. Does that make sense? So for those of you who have been focused on the smaller goals and the smaller manifestations, that's beautiful. But make sure you're putting out those long-term goals and manifesting for the long term as well, because it does feel like you might not be doing that. This is a beautiful time. You get great results. Okay, reward yourself for forgiving and letting go. Also, this also includes forgiving yourself. Forgiving yourself for having to cut ties so abruptly to some people, for your role in relationships not working out. It feels like you've taken a lot of ownership as to your role in things. It's so evolved. It's just so evolved, and universe is celebrating you. Rewards are coming through. A really, really blessed and good karma here. The more you forgive, the more rewards you're going to see come through in the month of August. But it definitely feels like you have offered that forgiveness, but there could be a little bit of grief, okay? Or you haven't offered forgiveness yet, but this is going to be the month to do it. Yeah, release and surrender is crowning your reading. So there's still some healing here. There's still some forgiveness that needs to come full circle, but you'll get there this month. The cleansing, starting with the cleansing, that's going to benefit you so much. You're going to realize after these baths, after the trip to the ocean, after you get some energy healing done, how much easier it is to close those old doors completely. Also, release and surrender. Release and surrender what it is you're trying to manifest to the universe. So be conscious about it, especially in terms of those long-term goals, but try not to control it. Once you get clear with the universe, let it go, trust that, and you'll see it come full circle a lot quicker for you. Bottom of the deck, acceptance, letting your past go was of the highest good, okay? There is definitely movement forward. But it feels like you're still on the healing journey. You're not completely all the way past it, but you're recovering your joy. How do you do that? Through forgiveness, through cleansing, through focusing on soul purpose and life purpose, not allowing people from the past who were deceitful and unworthy of your love and trust, not allowing them back in, not even having those conversations anymore, offering that forgiveness, but truly closing that door, okay? A lot of this applies to love. So we're going to take a look at love next. But I'm really feeling Scorpio around you. That could have been somebody who got eclipsed out. But to be honest with you, I'm almost feeling like a Scorpio friend for you, Aries, who is almost in alignment with this healing journey. And you guys can offer a whole lot of support to one another throughout the month of August. So if that's true, if you have a close Scorpio friend, make sure you guys are spending a little bit more time than usual this month. Okay. I almost said Scorpio in love. Aries. Aries in love. Aries in love. Yes, seen. Aries in love. Yes, seen. Yeah, I'm definitely picking up on separations for you guys. You're coming full circle. Your healing's coming full circle. You're going to feel good. If you come into the month of August with a heavy heart, you won't be leaving with a heavy heart. There's a lot of fun here for you. The travel feels necessary and major. If you're in committed relationships, you need to travel with a partner. You need to physically leave the space you live in together and go away somewhere. It doesn't have to be for an extended period of time, even if it's for a weekend. It just feels so necessary. There's healing, but I feel like there's someone or something you need distance from, and it's in the home space, and it's preventing you guys from connecting at the level you really desire to connect at. You guys need a little bit more depth. You need more private time. It could just be that you have children at home, and so you guys don't really have enough privacy. You need to get away. For those of you that are single, there's a big emphasis on traveling solo and being confident in that. You will be meeting a lot of people if you travel solo, but you need that. It gives you a lot of peace. You come home from a solo trip, one with a whole lot of confidence about new goals, a lot of enthusiasm of life, but it feels like as soon as you step away and you travel and you get that solo alone time, you come back and it's like you enter back into life. You enter back into those social situations with ease, and you're out with friends and you're having a really good time. That applies especially to those of you that are grieving from losses and separations, because there's definitely a lot of separation energy here coming through. So Aries in love. Yeah, stay optimistic about your love life. Keep those affirmations positive. Even if you really don't want to invest in that this month, keep them positive. Extend that love, extend that forgiveness, but ultimately healthy affirmations, self-love, if nothing else. But make sure that the conversations you're having with the universe are high vibing. Positive thinking will bring you romance. It's so true, especially if you are traveling, but the travel feels like it enhances your ability to think more positively, like you'll want to, okay? So we have this positive thinking and staying optimistic. We have separations at the center of this reading. So you definitely separated, or you want to separate because you need your freedom from someone who, it really just feels like you were dealing with someone who wasn't being honest with you, and it may have been really shocking. But you have your freedom. Now you're free to travel. You're free to be with your friends. You're free to start fresh and start new. I'm feeling a lot of enthusiasm here. Children following freedom. So for many of you, it's a journey right now of healing the inner child, but this applies especially for those of you with children. There's freedom not just for you, but also for your kids. They need it, they see it, they benefit from not being stuck in a toxic environment where, say, parents are arguing all the time. You have children who are very, very, very sensitive, maybe empaths. They were picking up a lot of that energy. They feel free, not having to be in that, not being exposed to that. It doesn't mean anyone was doing anything wrong. Just feel like you guys have some very, very sensitive children. They're going to benefit from the separation, even if it's difficult for you guys at the beginning of that journey. But for maybe that feels like inner child, stay optimistic about love. This is just a beautiful message, especially about self-love, okay? Stay optimistic because you deserve love. Clarifying is you deserve love, okay? So focus on that self-healing, that inner child, extending a whole lot of self-love, aligning with that this month. If you're just not ready to call somebody new in, that's enough, okay? Really celebrate your freedom from toxic people. I'm telling you, yep, I knew this was going to come up for you. Free yourself, center the reading. Clarify by reconciliations. The majority of you should not be letting this person back in. The only people that feel like they're the high of your highest good to allow back in are partners who you can genuinely trust through and through. You may have had some separations because of travel, not because someone was being deceitful. Totally different story. But if someone was being deceitful, I just don't see their energy changing. I don't think you think their energy has changed either. I just feel like there are some people trying to come back. You value your freedom more than you have the desire to step back into old situations. It's not of your highest good, okay? Children, clarify by heart-to-heart conversations. I really think you'd be talking to children about this separation and making sure that they're all doing okay, and you'd be pleasantly surprised. They'd be struggling a little bit, which is natural, but pleasantly surprised that they feel free. They feel a little bit happier. But this is also about conversations with your inner child. How do you speak to yourself? Do you nurture yourself in the same way you nurture other people around you? This is the month to do it. That's going to go hand in hand with travel for you. If you're single, travel alone. For those of you in committed relationships and there wasn't deceit, it still feels like you guys may be dealing with some karmic issues and you may need some space from one another, or you've taken space from one another, but it wasn't a true breakup. It wasn't necessarily anybody was being deceitful or untrustworthy. It's just that you recognize, bottom of the deck, okay, we have a few hardcore karmic issues coming through. The separation heals you guys. You will come back together and successfully move forward. You will come back together and create a healthier environment for your children because you had the courage to separate. If you are right on the cusp, maybe thinking you and a partner need a separation, not a breakup, but like a physical separation, you guys have to be apart for a little while. That feels particularly blessed. So if you're in a committed relationship and you're talking about separation, do it. But make sure your communication, make sure you continue to stay in contact. Like it can't be just like a fully abrupt. I think if you end all conversation, Aries will move on really quickly from that. There should still be some sort of connection, but just not being in each other's physical presence. I do see you guys, I do see a very healthy reconciliation there. Crowning your reading, love yourself first. It's all about self-love, okay? Honoring self-love, staying optimistic, knowing that you deserve love. Huge messages for those of you that are single. Some of these people from the past, they really, really, really aren't of your highest good, but you'll know it. You'll feel it. You desire to communicate. It's so difficult to go through a breakup, but if somebody, especially if there was deceit there, I'm telling you, Aries, that person hasn't changed. The healthy reconciliations that I do see pertains more to those of you who chose to take space consciously, but it wasn't a true breakup. It wasn't deceitful. It wasn't anything like that. You recognize there were some karmic issues, there's some codependence. You needed to forgive and learn from certain situations, but you couldn't do that living under the same roof. Yes, I definitely see you guys coming back together with a lot of success this month, for sure. That does feel healthy if you have children involved. Aries, I'm so grateful that you're here. I'm grateful to connect with you. If you feel like you need more clarity, reach out to me. I'm available for private readings, for energy healing, which is specialized in. I will be back mid-month for your mid-month love reading. In the meantime, I'm sending you so much love, light, gratitude. I'll see you back here soon.